For our first draft of the music video, Mr. Zaidi said that there was too many past scenes and it made up most of the video. So we decided to do some brainstorm and to find out some different things we could add to the video.
Yeah, we wanted it to be more of an abstract piece rather than narrative because we felt like it looked more like a film instead of a music video. We wanted it to be something weird and something that people hadn't seen before.
Yeah, because it would make it more repeatable if it was like more abstract, because each time you watch it you notice something different. So
yeah, there's always something going on rather than like a storyline where it's specific, like start, middle and end. We wanted it to be more like disjuncture.
Yeah.
For the good things about the first draft, he said that the storyline fitted the feel of the song well, so that's why we kept the flashbacks in our second piece, to like sort of have a little bit of a storyline and to make it more emotional.
Yeah, we made the flashbacks in black and white though to show they're in the past, and then we just projected them over the girls. We thought it's a good way of showing it without wasting time, just showing them on their own.
Yeah, they seemed a bit random if they'd have just been like everywhere, but for our final draft of our music video, we learned not to hold our shots for too long because we noticed that a lot of like a specific shot would be dragged out for way too long and it'd be a bit boring. So we used like more interesting like editing techniques to make them like fit with the tempo of our music. So it'd be fast, short cuts to make it more interesting and like abstract and random.
Yeah, and one of our teachers said that we'd got the sunset lighting really well. So we decided to put more of these shots in our video because we hadn't actually used that many. We'd stuck with the same shots, but instead we wanted to use the bits he liked more.
We also cut the actual song because it was really long and we felt that we were just filling the gaps with like just random stuff that didn't really work with the song. So we cut it so that it flows more and it's more interesting rather than just like having really long shots going on for ages.
On the chorus, where all the colourful shots are, we made sure that they lasted as long as each beat did. So on every individual beat, we changed it to the next shot to make it match the rhythm of the song.
Then for our first digipack design, we used Star Image to make our main character fit the genre and subculture of our song. So it's quite a indie kind of grungy band. So we dressed her in like dark makeup, dark lipstick to make her fit that. And then on our other half of it, we showed her like with very minimal makeup, like bruises, looking like she'd been crying. So it showed the contrast of like how happy she was and then how sad she was in the music video.
And we got audience feedback on this, and the main thing was that we needed to use makeup more to show the difference clearly, because although like in person it looked like there was a clear difference, when it actually came out on the image you couldn't really tell that much the difference between the two images. So they told us to like make the makeup even darker than we'd already made it.
We found that with digipack designs, the using mid shots of the main character was quite popular, so we made sure that we kept that in our final design.
Okay, so for our second digipack design, we had different colours on the front panel before, and we got some audience feedback from it, and they actually showed us that it wasn't working as well as we wanted. So we went back to editing it, and we ended up just sticking with one colour, which made it better.
Yeah.
When we asked our teacher about it, he also said that the images that we'd overlapped weren't opaque enough, so we had to adjust that to make it. So one of them was too dark and one of them was like too light, so we had to make sure that they worked together and you could see both images like the same.
Yeah, our teacher liked our digipack because it was quite abstract and it did fit our video of how like it's a bit strange and you haven't really seen something like it before.
Yeah.
And then for our advert, we decided to use the middle panel from our digipack because then this ensured that they both worked well together because it was the same image. But we got audience feedback on this and they said like for our advert we needed to make it darker to match the darkness of the song. So this is something we worked on in Photoshop.
We also had to adjust the information that we put on it because we put loads of tour days, which I think kind of made it a bit overcrowded, and there was like so much to look at and so much going on. So we had to take some of them out, and then we had to add in some other information like the what's it called?
Record company logo.
Yeah, the logo.
Yeah, we had to research like what distributor and like
Yeah,
website our band.
yeah, copyright information.
We had to add the picture of the front cover as well from the digipack.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, because otherwise, like,
People would recognise the album
Yeah.
cover
Yeah.
in like a shop or go by.
so our audience feedback helped us like improve our designs even further because we'd have probably just left them as they were.
Yeah.
And like things we didn't pick up, other people looked at from like a fresh view and saw. So
Yeah, we got different opinions which helped us develop it from a